Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. It is week 8 of the EA Sports College football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong, the Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Mountaineers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Dukes offense who will have the football first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
And we highlighted the quarterback early, and he delivers early. How about that, man? The first drive of the football game, they go right down the field, and it's his arm that delivers. When they needed it, finding a way to fit the ball into the receiver to get this game started off on the right foot.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Appalachian State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we'll be seeing plenty of Jakari Lewis, a 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Roberts. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The running back has it. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. To the air on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. With the run on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this 1st down.
Trying to barge their way in. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to the ground with the running back. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. And now on 3rd down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Dukes send out the punt unit. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time
defense. You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They've just got to do a better job finishing.
They'll try the right side. He's there to make the stop. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
That's just a great job.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
What a big 3rd down stop for this defense. Man, they're in field goal range. What do? You push them out of range by getting pressure on the quarterback and, most importantly, getting that fast guy on the ground. He can make plays. He can get outside the pocket. Nice discipline, nice structure by this defense, and possibly taking points off the scoreboard.
And the Dukes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, App State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. A lot of room to the right. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. On target over the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Dukes! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down and run. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires on the move. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part is once he gets...
Fires deep toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at Marshall taking on the South Alabama Jaguars. And it's the Herd, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They'll run this play from the pistol. The lone back's got it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. And they can't make the play on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They booted away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Steps away. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Singleton. Finds his man. It's Roberts.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Duke now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Now they'll run the draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick spin on the run. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Defense in press coverage. Give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps.
Touchdown, James Madison. A great catch and run for 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the right.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready.
Maybe some room here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Moving out to the right. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. On the delay, it's Roberts. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Typically, when you see a draw play, you don't think of it being forced outside.
No, you want those defensive ends to run upfield and run downhill inside. The object is to get those guys pass rush.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Hold and finds his man on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen, see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Dukes will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Dropping back, it's Singleton. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Under fire. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He fires one deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the grab.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in. And
it's a seam wide open. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup. And that has been a rare sight in this one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right down the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
To the air, it's Singleton. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They're in control of the clock as their friend, you'd have to expect. Makes a grab and room to run. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. going to the ground. Here's a little room there. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation.